Hey everyone, this is Brother Fernando Garay here in San Diego, California. It is good to be back after a sabbatical this month in April. And I have a word of the Lord that occurred in the last couple of days. The other night, it was about 4:30 in the morning, 4:20ish in the morning, and I heard a knock. I heard a knock. It was four times. Boom, 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 boom. It was a knock, and you could sense it was like a solid wooden door. And I woke up, and I knew it was Jesus knocking. And I knew it was Jesus knocking. So the next day, I prayed and I asked the Lord the next couple of days, yesterday and the day before, I prayed and asked the Lord, what is it you want me to say? What are you showing me? And then I diligently, of course, I searched the Bible for the scriptures. And this is the scriptures God gave me for this moment that I had the other day, this encounter. And it's awesome. In Revelations chapter 3, verse 20, it says, "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice," Jesus speaking, "if anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come into him and dine with him and he with me." Now, I knew this verse. I had looked at other scriptures because it was like 4:20 in the morning. And so I was looking at scriptures trying to relate to that time, trying to work it out on my own. And then eventually I went to this scripture because it talked about the door. And it showed me in my spirit that God is knocking on the door. And I usually use the scripture as a text for evangelism, but he's not talking to the people that do not know him. He's talking here to the people that do know him. And I believe right now God is knocking on the door of our hearts because he's about to do something. Look at verse chapter 4. Chapter 4. "After these things I looked, and behold, a door standing open in heaven. And the first voice which I heard was like a trumpet, speak with me, saying, Come up here, and I will show you things which must take place after this." When I saw this in Revelation chapter 4, a door standing open in heaven. After he says, "I knock on the door." And so I believe he's showing me that he's knocking on the door, on your door and in my door, that he wants to show us a revelation, a prophetic insight that has not yet been revealed to you. Something that will take you to a higher dimension in him. Something that, oh my goodness, something that will give you that joy. There's just another level of joy, another level of expectation, because there's a door that is standing open in heaven waiting. I believe if you just follow God and look for him today about this door, that he will reveal this to you. There is a door standing open in heaven, and then it says, "Come up here, and I will show you things which must take place." And I'm asking God to show you and me things that must take place in our lives, in the lives of others. As you said, come up here. In other words, I'm believing some of us may have a heavenly visitation. Some of us may just come up and by faith to another dimension in him. The whole thing is this: in this month of April, being still the month of resurrection, being the first month in the calendar of God, God is releasing a word about him. He said, knocking on the door, and then he says, there's a door standing open in heaven. Come up here. Let's all of us go up higher. Go up higher and believe God. Believe God in such a time as this, that he has something for you and for me that cannot be shaken because it is from heaven. God bless you.